Whew. Another hot one, 33, 34 today. We've just come back from a stunning villa. Yeah, beautiful, big, large villa, amazing views. And I've just got back, and yeah, no window. So I'm going to explain now exactly what's happened. Window smashed. I'm waiting for a new one to come. Well, I didn't break the window. I opened the window, and it fell out. And I've been waiting a week now. Just opened it, it fell out. I did notice when we bought it, it had a little crack at the top, and that ran straight across, fell out, the left part of it in the top. If you know these windows, you know what I mean. I think they're what they call the like caravan windows, and I've got one on order, and they're out of stock. We did mean to go away for a couple of days. Only just had 2 days because we're very busy, and yeah, so I was hoping to put a vlog out, but no, I haven't been able to do that really. So I'm just telling you why. I know it's only our second one and we haven't really got anybody following, so if you would like to follow, give us a chance and see how we get on. And then, well, if you follow now, you might forget to unfollow if it's crap. I've done a few bits and pieces to the camper. If you see those bits of the white on the cupboards, I'll show you those in a sec. I've gone all round, and I'm just waiting for a chrome strip to come to put that in between the white and where the wood starts. 3 plugs, that's just for testing. That's no point having that because that's from the inverter. So you don't want to be inverting up and then coming back down in power. So that was just, I just use this because it's got well, if I show you, I use this it's got a little red light on it, so I can test sockets. So yeah, I use that, save buying a socket tester, because how often am I going to use a test? So that does the job. Fix the spring on the freezer door. The springs are gone. I managed to fix that without having to buy any new ones. Waiting for a light. I need a light to go up. That's the sink, that's the hob and the sink. I just keep this over it so in case I drop anything and break, I don't want to break the glass, but that's the sink and the hob. 3 burner hob. And I'll show you the bathroom. There's the cupboards. So I'm just going to put a chrome strip along each one, so that'll finish that off. And the bathroom's looking a lot better. Change the colour of those. As you can see, that it still needs 2 or 3 coats, so I've got to take them off again. But that's just undercoat, and I wanted to make sure that white was a colour that could go in here. And I've put the backing up, and that matches similar colours to these. So there's the white, waiting for the chrome, and then I've just temporarily put this in, which is also very similar colour to that. So yeah, the fridge nice and clean now. What I did with the freezer is I put a magnet and a magnet there, so that now, because these springs have gone, I took them off, but they've gone, so now it works just the same, but it's magnet instead of the spring. Power, got 60 on the top of solar, which I'm going to increase, and there's the vehicle battery, and that's the leisure battery, and then the water and waste, and then that comes on when we're plugged up to mains, and then the water obviously, and then out. I'm going to tile this area here because people have screwed things in, so I'm going to tile this bit here. So we can't go anywhere at the moment until we get a new window, and I've been told they're about 500 euros, which for what they are, I didn't think they'd be that much, but I can't complain. Got this for a good price, and it was local. It's not the camper van that I wanted, but that's another thing in Spain. Converting a camper van is not like the UK. You can't. You can do it yourself, but you still need to get it. Everything you do, you have to get signed off, because in Spain you can't do any changes to any vehicle. You officially can't even change your wing mirrors on a motorbike. You can't fit your own tow bar. You can't do anything. You can't do anything to any vehicle without getting it. I had the window. If you have the windows blacked out, I mean, you'd have a professional tint the window. If you have the windows tinted out, you go to a professional anyway. But you have to get everything either done for you or get paperwork in any way. So a camper van, you would need an electrician, or you did the electrics and then get an electrician to sign everything off. Same with the gas. Obviously, yeah, the gas you still need to, well, you should do, unless you're not well, you should do the gas anyway, or at least get someone to check it, professional. You cannot put anything in a van if you're an electrician, if you're a builder, whatever, plumber. If you shelve out your van like we do in the UK, and you take it for a MOT, in Spain you have to remove everything that you've put inside, take it for the MOT, and then you can put it all back in. You also have to pay as well. You have to pay to have the documents changed over. I think it's about 700 last time I looked, but I was still prepared to do it, do all the work. We have electricians, plumbers, all sorts, obviously for the villas, for Charlie's villas that get rented out, holiday rentals. So I would just turn to them and get them to sign all the paperwork that I needed, and then go and have the paperwork changed over. So that was okay. That's an advantage to someone over here if you know the people. Now, we did look at some vans. Did find one. It was a 2019 Ducato Immaculate, not a Mark. It wasn't an auto. I was looking for an auto, but you don't really get many autos in Spain. That's another thing. Every country is different. The Spanish don't tend to go for autos. They don't see it as an option really, because the extra money you pay for an auto, I always go for an auto now because it's easier. So we've had autos for many years, and I just see a lot of advantages with an auto. I have trouble with my joints from motocross years ago, so I've got bad knees, bad ankles, and So yeah, all our cars, even Charlie's Polo, which we bought new a couple of years back, we got the auto. And prior to this I had a Nissan Patrol, which I'd had a long time, and it was a rare auto. We kept it a long time, sold it for quite a bit of money actually. They're coming up in value for a car that age. So I'll put that towards this. Yeah, so automatics was what we wanted. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm no problem with the stick shift. I used to race cars. So yeah, we found it, but at the last minute we were just about to get it, and then we saw this, and Charlie said, look, let's just go for the camper van. It's all done. It needs a bit of work, only work because I'm fussy and I want it to look, I have to have everything right. So yeah, I didn't get the really nice Ducati cab that I wanted, but this is immaculate. So yeah, it's an old cab, and it's not auto. But I've driven it, it's great. I mean, as you can see, this is a small camper van. It's our first, and it's nice and small. Not that I was really bothered. Again, keep saying in Spain, if you are a resident in Spain, which we are, with a C1 license, which I have because I passed my test prior to, I can't remember what the year is, but if you're old enough, you've got a C1 on your driving license. They're no good in Spain. They don't accept it. They do not accept an English C1. So I can't drive anything. I couldn't have an A class. Well, I could have an A class because there are some that are under 3.5 ton, but I can't go over 3.5 ton. I can back in England, but not in Spain. My C1 doesn't exist here, which is a bit annoying because I've driven many vehicles over the years that were over 3.5 ton, so I wouldn't have a problem. So yeah, so this has given me the opportunity to have a bit of a hobby as well as something that we want anyway, the two of us. So I'm improving it, and there's nothing stopping us from going away apart from the window falling out. And yeah, so that was a bit annoying, to say the least. That's where we are. Need a window. Once that's in, we'll be out. Okay, I'll see you soon.